because it's time for our pitch doctor. Please welcome Christoph Sollich.
Hey, danke. Yeah, hey, I'm Christoph. Some of you might know me as the pitch doctor. I help startups pitch better, and in that capacity, I'm also part of the global connector network of Cube, and I'm going to talk about Cube a little bit. You've probably heard about it before today, but I have a slightly different approach to presenting it. Did you know that there's a revolution going on our planet right now? And I'm not talking about feeling the burn. I'm not talking about the revolutionary outdoor shower that's all the rage on Kickstarter right now. I'm not even talking about the revolutionary Joghurtschnitte, which is totally disrupting Milchschnitte right now. No, I'm talking about the industrial revolution that's going on right now. And of course, you've probably heard about this industrial revolution. It's not the first one that we're having. We're actually having the fourth one now. And the fourth one is always a good one. You remember that 2 years ago? It was pretty good. Well, actually, the fourth one is not always that good. You want to know what the other three industrial revolutions are? Anybody know what the four industrial, can you name the four industrial revolutions? No. Okay, I have a little bit of information on here. I know nothing about it, but this is what Wikipedia says, so take it as it is. But the fourth one is the one that we're focusing on, because the fourth one is going on right now, and that's obviously a great opportunity for startups to make money, to become rich and famous. But if you're a super cool startup founder from Berlin, and you have tattooed sleeves, obviously, and you have an industry-focused B2B startup. You also have an amazing team that could totally pose for a stock image like this. And you have a super cute office dog that has an adorable name and an even more adorable sweater. And you work really hard. If you do all of these things, you might still end up like this. You might still sit at the bar alone in the evening drinking because you're desperate. And why are you desperate? Because it's your job to take your startup from here to here. And to do that, when you have an industry-focused B2B startup, you need one thing. You need big partners. You need big partners, you need big customers. Because they have all the assets, they have all the money, and they have all the data. And those things you need to really make your startup successful. But you also know that they're old, they're slow, and they're boring. So they'll never work with you because you're just a tiny, tiny startup, right? That's you. That's them. So they'll never work with you. And now you can sit there drinking and crying, basically. But I have something for you that could solve all of these pains. Now, here's the fact. The corporate guy has exactly the same situation. They're also desperate. And that's where your chance is. Because they need one thing that they can't do, but you can do it. And that's innovation. Because they know that they're old, slow, and boring. And they can't do the innovation themselves. So there's a big potential to bring these startup founders that are desperate together with the corporate people that are desperate. It would be a match made in heaven. But now I can see you thinking, isn't that what corporate accelerators are for? And yes, technically. But I Googled corporate accelerators, and this is what it says. And this is very important. Well, I'm kidding a little bit. Obviously, we love, who in here has a corporate accelerator? Probably half the people. Okay, we love corporate accelerators. I work for a bunch of them, so I can't make fun of them too much. But what has to be clear is corporate accelerators are only good for a specific situation for a startup. If you're very early stage, if you want to sort of get your feet wet a little bit, a corporate accelerator is great. But if you're a startup that is really a little bit further along, and that can really grow with the right partners, a corporate accelerator is not the place where that's going to happen. And that's where Cube comes in. Cube is based in Berlin, but it's really a global ecosystem that will get together the industry players and the industry-focused startups. And it's focused on three main areas. It's life sciences and digital health, it's machinery and manufacturing, and it's infrastructure and interconnectivity. And Cube is based on four main areas. It's the global touchpoints, where they'll have global events in different cities around the globe to bring people together. It has the connections to people that know stuff, relevant people, like myself, and really relevant people. It has the matchmaking with the right industry partners. And it has the cooperation space, which is going to be in Berlin, where Cube-powered startups can work on their projects and interact with industry. And it has the big event, so save the date, May 10 to 12 next year, where in Berlin it will all come together. So if I had to summarize CUBE in one sentence, I would say it's the Tinder for industry players and industry-focused B2B startups, just without the app and the silly swiping. Here are some of our connectors, and they think it's amazing. They think our mission is really, really great, and they think we're adding a lot of value for both corporates and startups. So if you're a startup that is doing one of these three things, then CUBE could be for you and could be really valuable for you. So you can talk to me about the details, but you can also talk to this guy. Because Dr. Thorsten Oelke, he's sitting right down there. He's not wearing the hat, but the hat shows how cool he is, right? And do you see how photoshopped the hat looks? It's not photoshopped. It's real. It really looked that stupid. It's my hat. Hey, dude, how are you doing? So if you think CUBE is for you, then talk to Thorsten, talk to me, talk to somebody else from CUBE. There's a bunch of people walking around here. But I think there's one more thing, right? There's one more thing. What was one more thing? Oh, ice cream. Did we bring ice cream for all of you? No, sorry, that's not it. What did we bring? Did we bring branded pens for all of you? No, you're not excited about that? What did we bring? Oh, now I remember what we brought. We brought money. We brought money, and not just a little bit of money, but actually a giant pile of money. How big is the pile of money? It's 1 million euros. The 1 million euros that you could get for your industry-focused B2B startup. Because today, we announced, and you might have heard this already, or you're hearing it now for the first time, we announced the CUBE Challenge. So the challenge for startups that at the event in 2017 in May, where a jury will decide what the best startup is, and that best startup will get 1 million euros. There's no strings attached. Nobody takes any equity. There's no catch. If you can ask us 10 times, there is no catch. There's just cash. Cash for your startup. Because 1 million euros with nothing you have to do for it, it's pretty good. Well, there's one thing. So how much money again? 1 million euros. Nothing you have to do. There's a little something you have to do, and that's winning. Okay? So you have to win the competition. You have to become the best startup of the entire program. But if you do that, it could really make a giant difference for your startup. So you should think about joining that. It's the one challenge probably that really makes sense. There's a lot of challenges out there, but this one is the one that makes sense. So go to this website, sign up for the challenge, become part of CUBE, and you'll see where it takes you. It's going to be an amazing place. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening.